Good morning, South. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with Mr. Richard Boyd and Mrs. Laura Picorni.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll hear more from this year's retirees later in the show. Good morning once again and welcome to the Falcon Report for this Friday, the 5th of June, a day 2. I'm Hamza Kiani.
And I'm Giselle Taruno. The senior class had their all-day field trip to Hershey Park last Friday. Me and Hamza were there, so we can tell you all about it.
We're here at Hershey Park.
Students departed south shortly before first period, boarding roomy coach buses and getting settled in for the long ride. Once they reached the park, the students filed out, eager to disperse and begin enjoying the rides and attractions. Throughout the day, they had access to catered buffet, and after a check-in with the chaperones, seniors received a free meal voucher for an entree, side, and drink.
Once they satiated themselves, it was back to the rides. From coasters like Candemonium to water attractions and even the walk-through zoo with tons of animals. At the end of the day, students gathered at the front of the park, where they had the chance to buy souvenirs and a chocolate bar for the road to commemorate the interstate trip to the sweetest place on earth. The bus ride home was mellow as students got some much-needed rest before returning home base early Saturday morning.
Back to the studio.
This week, South held 4 different award ceremonies. Anthony Bolello was on the scene.
I'm here now where the senior awards ceremony has just concluded this morning. Monday brought on the morning and evening senior awards ceremonies. The morning event began first period and went on through third, seeing seniors receive various departmental awards like excellence in certain subjects and extracurricular awards, including several honor societies and both the class and student councils. The evening brought presenters from all over the community, giving both town and state awards and scholarships to help seniors pay for higher education. On Tuesday, the 7th grade awards ceremony commenced during first period, highlighting students who showed the highest standard of excellence in every subject, those who improved the most from the beginning of the year, and presentations of honor roll, the class of 2031 award, and the principal's award. Wednesday was very similar, this time for the 8th grade, with the same awards except for the class of 2030 award for leadership and the CTE award instead of health. South's outstanding students have clearly shown throughout the year, culminating in well-deserved awards. Well, for the final time, for the Falcon Report, I'm Anthony Bolello.
As their final projects, AP Literature students have been giving farewell speeches to their peers. Students were tasked with giving a graduation-esque speech that functioned as a farewell address to their peers. Their speeches had to be at least 4 minutes and no more than 6, utilizing 3 literary references from works they read throughout the year. Their public speaking skills were also put to the test, as students had to maintain eye contact, have appropriate pauses, and employ volume dynamics while they spoke. Students had to dress appropriately for the momentous occasion, while sharing their organized, clearly defined purpose for addressing their peers.
The inside jokes, the stressful deadlines, or even the teachers who somehow always knew what we were doing when we were doing work for another class. But this moment is bigger than goodbye.
The AP Literature final speeches were a wonderful way for students to connect and relate for the last time before graduation.
Now that the year is almost over, we're not just saying goodbye to seniors.
2 of South's beloved faculty are also leaving after committing about 3 decades each to teaching.
Giselle Taruno had the chance to speak to Mr. Richard Boyd and Miss Laura Picorni about their upcoming departure.
I'm joined now with 2 of South's retirees. So, can you guys tell us how long you've been working at South?
Yes, hi. I've been here for 34 years.
And I've been here for 32.
And in your time here, could you tell us some of the fond memories you've created while at South?
Sure. I think some of my greatest memories are just being involved in so many activities. And probably my most fondest memory is I was the boys varsity soccer coach for 27 years. And back in 1998, I was fortunate to be part of the team that won the first ever Nassau County and Long Island championships.
Gosh, there's so many. Just being a part of the community and watching kids grow, from little pipsqueaks in 7th grade up through senior year. If I had to pick a fondest memory, it would probably be the Shakespeare in the Courtyard, which we've done a couple times.
And what do you guys plan on doing now that you're going to begin your retirement?
Well, I'm going to keep working. About 5 or 6 years ago, we implemented a summer athletic program here called the GAT program. And what I'm thinking about is taking that private and creating my own business.
I think I'm just going to sit at home, to be honest, not too much. No, if anybody knows me, they know I'm going to travel. I'm going to hit the road and see what else I can see throughout the world.
And do you have any advice or parting words for the South community?
Absolutely. As someone who grew up in Valley Stream, I graduated from Valley Stream Central High School in 1987. My advice to students and my colleagues is get involved in stuff, because that's what makes school awesome, is get involved.
That's literally what I was going to say as well. This school especially offers so much before school, after school, during school. Take advantage of what you have here, because you're not going to find this anyplace else.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. What a bittersweet moment, I'm sure.
Thank you.
For the last time, back to you in the studio.
When the Falcon Report returns, we'll talk much more about the junior and senior band assembly. But first, a bird's eye view of the senior showcase. The Falcon Report will be right back.
Hey seniors, do you want to show off your outfits before your final dance?
Well, don't be a stranger and show up to pre-prom.
Show off your glamorous style and have fun with friends to conclude your year.
Plus there are games, raffles, prizes, and anyone can come.
Well, you heard it from him, folks. Come to pre-prom on June 18th, 4:45 at Gladys PL. Remember, everyone can come to celebrate the class of 2026, so I'll see you there.
Last Thursday, the 11th and 12th graders were paid a visit by Sticks, Bones, and the Bone Squad. Aiden Ashby can tell us more.
I'm here in South Hall, where South has had the honor to have the legendary Sticks, Bones, and the Bone Squad perform for them. The urban jazz artist, drummer, music producer, and Recording Academy member, who also happens to be the father of 2 South seniors, was invited by Mr. Daniel Crean to share his craft with the students. He opened up the assembly explaining his career and his journey through both successes and failures. Sticks Bones' band, the Bone Squad, then performed a jazzy tune on the keyboard, guitar, and drums while inviting students to dance and get into the groove. For the Falcon Report, I'm Aiden Ashby. Now I'm going to see if they need someone to join their band.
Vietnam War veterans came to visit South as an annual tradition. Last Thursday, various social studies classes migrated to the library to learn all about 5 Vietnam War veterans and their stories. The 5 first introduced themselves to the students and talked about their origins, which were followed by how they got into the war. Some chose to join the fray while others were drafted. But regardless of their circumstances, they all went through the same experiences in the heat of the battle. All of them served in their teens, and although one graduated from South, some didn't get that opportunity. They spoke about their inhumane treatment once coming home, with a lack of respect and decency for what they went through. Following that, they demonstrated their living conditions, having to salvage whatever they could to keep themselves clean and well-fed. Later on, students took a dive into their lives now, and how they preserved themselves through their deployments and are now doing much better. Near the end, students got to try on the veterans' equipment and gear.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Vietnam War veterans. So, Dan, why did you decide to join the military?
Wasn't that I decided. My father decided for me. I wasn't doing so well in school, and I was given the option to join the military or go live in my friend's basement. And I couldn't live in my friend's basement forever, so I joined the Navy.
And how has serving your country impacted the way that you perceive life now?
You take more responsibility in the things you do, and you believe in brotherhood and love of country.
I think the younger generation has to learn history. We all know that if you don't pay attention to history, you're doomed to repeat it. And the lessons from history are going to form our future. What our generation went through, what other generations went through to preserve this nation, to fight for this nation, and the cost of war needs to be understood by all.
The 5 Vietnam soldiers' visits gave South students a greater understanding of the Vietnam War and how life was for the young men fighting in it. Giselle, June is finally here. Are you ready for the summer weather?
Yeah, I am. Let's ask Maria Kim how much summer weather we have in store.
Maria?
Thanks, guys. Wow, this school year felt ridiculously quick. We have just one last week to cherish the 25 to 26 school year. Let's take a look at the last weather report before we enjoy the summer. Starting off, today will be sun-drenched with the atmosphere feeling like 85 degrees. Dang. Just the other day, it felt freezing cold, and now my asthma acts up every time if the room doesn't have AC. Anyways, tomorrow will be blinding because the sun will be out most of the day. Temperature-wise, highs will be around 86-7 degrees, feeling very similar to today. Last but not least, Sunday will be bejeweled and dazzling because, yet again, the sun will not be leaving the skies unless roaring thunder takes over with intense showers. Peak temperatures will be around 85 degrees. Thank you, South. This school year was incomparable to any other. Have an exceptional summer and the best of luck to my fellow seniors. For the last time, back to you in the studio.
Hamza, why is the sports script about volleyball? Didn't that end in fall?
Well, this week saw an incredible volleyball tournament. Jackson Hunter set us up with the information. Jackson?
Thanks, guys. I'm here at the 2026 South High School Volleyball Tournament where things are just wrapping up.
This past week saw an abundance of fun in South's gym for the 2026 South Volleyball Tournament. Teams gathered in groups of 6 or more to compete against each other in intense competition that required skill, effort, and more. There was an immense amount of students eager to take part in this tournament. Whether it was a team of turtles or a team of basketball jerseys, everyone was fired up. After intense battles, wins, and losses, third place came out to be Team Benchmark. Second place then saw Team 1, rocking out custom jerseys. Finally, the winners came out to be Team Danger, winning once again.
I'm here with the 2026 volleyball winners. So, how are we feeling right now? Feeling good, you know.
The allegation saying I wasn't part of the Colombian family. I just want to confer I am Colombian. I took a DNA test. I got one Colombian grandparent out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, it feels good. Like, you know, it's a good win. Like, you know, it's pretty calm.
Feels good winning. I love this team. Let's keep it going.
It feels great, you know, to be here with my team and celebrate this moment again. I'm so thankful for this team. I love all of them.
It feels good. It was pretty easy, but next year we're going to win again.
It felt good. I'm really proud to be part of this team.
That's all for this final regular edition of the Falcon Report. For the last time, for Giselle Turino, I'm Hamza Kiani.
Have an amazing weekend, South.
So, Giselle, you know how long we were here?
Too long, Hamza.
You know why that is?
Tell us why.
It's because Jaden and Aiden decided to fight off a fly for an hour and a half. And the fly is still here.
Can I tell you a secret?
Sure.
Do you want to know why we're the same height when we're hosting?
We are?
I have been sitting on a box every time I host.
What?
The fly's back, buzz. I'm not a dead buzz.